Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Persona 3. I am your host, Kenny Eastlick. Last time we unlocked Persona, and now we're fighting these goopy creatures. Ow! You hit me, jerk. Alright, goopy. Look away, kitties. Good to know it's weak against fire. The monsters are gone. And passed out.
Are you okay?
No.
Oh, come on. Can you hear me?
No.
Oh, say something.
Blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I passed out. Might be drunk. Hello, Igor.
It's so good to see you again. You lost consciousness after awakening to your power.
Good to know.
Ooh, I see that it was Orpheus who heeded your call. Very interesting.
What about the
That was the
version that
power of
crawled
Persona,
out of him?
the manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can
I
think
know
of it
this.
as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Good to know.
The power of a persona is the power of one's soul. And the soul is fueled by the depth of one's bonds. As you form these bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The strength of these social links will foster the growth of your persona abilities. Please remember this.
I'm gonna forget in like 10
Now,
seconds.
Time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord.
Excellent.
Until then, farewell.
Avita said. I don't even know German, I just know that word. A whole week and a half. Well, actually, like a week and a day, but. Was I in a coma? Hello. Oh, I was.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm gonna be next. Where am
Thank
I?
goodness you finally woke up. Oh, this is Tatsumi Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong. He said you were just exhausted. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't helpful at all back there. But wow, that power of yours was really something. You mean the shadow? They're what we're fighting against. And that power you used, we call it Persona. Don't worry, we'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you something. I can kinda relate. To you, I mean. My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Ah,
And my mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, aren't you? To be honest, I already heard about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine too. This was a while
Excellent.
ago, but there was a big explosion in the area.
cool.
Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. At the time, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So I'm hoping if I stick around long enough, I'll find out more about it.
I bet they're evil.
That's why I'm going to Gekukan High. And why I was there when this happened to you. Not that I was much help. I kinda panicked. That was my first time facing them too. Sorry.
Interesting.
You wouldn't have to go through all this if I weren't such a coward.
Make her feel better.
Really? But Still, sorry for telling you all this the minute you opened your eyes. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you're okay.
What, they couldn't be bothered to come visit
You
me?
said you could leave once you regain consciousness. So I think you're free to go home. See you.
You're not gonna wait for me? Like, what if I pass out walking down the stairs?
Oh, welcome back.
That sure makes me feel better.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, I can just walk in here? Do you... Oh. So you guys just... Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I already read that. I bet I'm gonna get jumped. Ah. Nope. Boo. Nothing. Saturday.
Yeah. Get a load of this.
Oh, gee, thanks.
jeez.
Huh?
Are you stupid or something?
Yeah.
It's not
Nothing.
like that.
Wait, why are we?
We
It's
call it a day.
I like that. Just huge elephants. An adult. Yeah. The Joban period.
And so,
Huh? What? The people dump their waste to jump up here with boneyards?
oh, look so glum.
Ah. Well, I didn't know that. I wasn't listening. Actually, you didn't say anything about that.
Hey. Wanna walk
What's
home
up?
together? We live in the same dorm and all, and I've been... What if you pass out again on the way home?
That's
I
what I
feel
was saying.
responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you. Come on, let's go. Home safe.
And sound. Well, maybe.
I'm glad you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first. Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
Ooh, sparkly. Shiny. Huh. I don't know what that is. Boo. I better save. Heading up the stairs. Heading up the stairs. You sound disappointed. Bathroom's up here too.
Hey,
Hey, you said one person, not they. What's up?
There you are. Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that.
Nobody visited you. I was in the hospital.
There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
Cool, I pronounced it right.
Okay, let me
Goes
start
from
off
Smiley
by
to
asking you this.
RBF.
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Nope.
That's a reasonable reaction. However,
just said
you've
no.
already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you first arrived here? You had to have noticed the signs.
There was goop
Streetlights
everywhere,
going out,
coffins.
things stopped working. The inexplicable appearance of coffins. With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time? That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people simply aren't cognizant of. But the dark
If we had an extra hour, I'd be able to get an extra hour of
exist,
sleep.
and it occurs each night at midnight. It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Neat.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting. You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Something like that.
Akihiko, why are you always like this? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. SEAS for short.
I was about to say C's. That would explain what's on the gun.
We're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Open up some guy I've never heard of. That's Akihiko.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as Persona, the power you called upon the other night.
That I magically knew the name of.
Shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Whew. I was afraid you'd say no. I'm glad to hear you're on board.
This must be the chairman's room or something.
Thank you so much. Truly. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
I bet you set it up.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Knew it. That's your conscience. Conscience? Conscience, yes, your conscience. Why did I say conscious?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Okay. Neat. Seize the day.
Well, that's all for today. I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Cool. Certain terms that have been displayed before in messages, along with their descriptions, can be viewed opening the menu system dictionary. Okay.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off.
But we're
Tomorrow
at
is
school.
Sunday, so take some time to relax. Well then, shall weekend this meeting? You know, because it's the weekend? Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
It's green clock! Everybody run! Wakey, wakey,
Hi.
eggs.
How have you been?
Throw something at the child!
We've met before.
Duh.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
Spooky child.
It's the end of everything.
Go back home.
But to be honest, I don't really know much about it. More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power. And what an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
Spooky
I'm
ghost
always
child.
watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Spooky. Yippee skippy.
Hey, you in there?
No. What?
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata Senpai's calling for us. Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
It's an interesting getup.
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Just a sec. Yeah, these things are freaking heavy.
I know you.
What? Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here from now on.
Yeah, but no.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
That's pretty easy.
You have the potential?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. But he said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Do you guys know that? Oh, right. Of course. Makes sense, since you're a Persona user and all. But man, I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own. You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
What? I guess.
Well, enough with the introductions. Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
That's a scary place.
Sauce. What?
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
But it's a Monday. See.
That.
He's pretty gung-ho, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, neither do I. Lunchtime.
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
It's interesting they have the map not backwards, but
Can I
it's
have
kind of
mine?
switched.
Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Oh,
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Bon voyage, weird one.
damn. Doesn't waste any time.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Whoa, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
Bossy britches.
You okay? School days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back. Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks.
I bet it's connected.
This syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart. Crap! Everyone else is there already. You better hurry.
Here, run in place, run in place.
Oh man, I'm getting kind of hungry. Small rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late. Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late night menu.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah!
Now, I'd like your undivided attention.
Richard, sit down, shut up, and
For
listen.
a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring...
So, I asked this yesterday, but what is that Tartar thing again?
Basically, hell.
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
The
Just
extra
like
hour.
the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain. Sorry I can't give you a better answer. But investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information. Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue.
I'll call her
for
Miss
us.
Business.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority. Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence. I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills. That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Your nest, huh?
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Aw, man.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Huh? We're here?
It's
what's
school.
going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see. It's almost midnight.
Wait for it. Oh. Beware the spooky green clock. Okay, that's pretty cool. Gross. You want us to explore that?
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Can I save?
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about?
See, school is evil.
But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it. Exciting, huh? There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
Aw, man.
I know. You don't have to keep reminding me.
Can I save the game yet?
Whoa. It's just as crazy on the inside.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place. Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
A leader?
Yeah, a leader? But that is all the time I have for this episode. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Please like button if you see more of Persona 3. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to get the notification. And I will see you guys around.